Ah, yes, The Usual Suspects, the 1995 neo-noir mind-bender that managed to simultaneously launch 1,000 Reddit threads and melt every casual viewer's brain like a cheap cheese pizza in the summer sun. And if you got to the end of it and found yourself blinking at the screen like a concussed pigeon, don't worry, you're not alone. So let's break it down. The movie kicks off with a bunch of dodgy characters getting thrown into a police lineup, hence The Usual Suspects. Among them is Verbal Kint, a twitchy, soft-spoken con artist played by Kevin Spacey, who has a limp that Captain Barbossa would be proud of.
There were a lot of long words there, miss. We're naught but humble pirates.
The story he tells forms the backbone of the film. A twisting, turning, tangled tale of criminal escapades, betrayal, and a mysterious criminal mastermind named Kaiser Soze. Everyone's terrified of this guy. He's like the boogeyman for gangsters. The entire movie is told through Verbal's eyes. A long-winded, suspiciously detailed police interview with U.S. Customs Agent Dave Kujan. Verbal spins a tale of how he and his fellow criminals got roped into a job that went sideways thanks to the unseen hand of Soze. Supposedly, Soze orchestrated the whole thing from behind the scenes, manipulating events like some kind of criminal puppet master. And then we get to the big twist. The part where your jaw hits the floor and bounces twice. After Kujan lets Verbal walk, thinking he's just a pawn in all this, he starts piecing it all together. Looking around the office, he realizes that every little detail in Verbal's story was just ripped off from objects and names on a bulletin board and coffee mug. The whole thing was a work of improv genius, a fabrication so elaborate it should have won an Oscar on its own.
Thank you.
But it's too late. Verbal walks out of the precinct, loses his limp like he's ditching a bad Halloween costume, lights up a cigarette, and struts off like the devil himself just landed a promotion. And then, boom! We realize the truth. Verbal is Kaiser Soze. The mastermind wasn't hiding in the shadows. He was sitting right in front of us the entire time, stammering and fidgeting like a man who just learned how to use legs last week. It's the ultimate rug pull. The film isn't just about deception. It is deception. It lies to you, boldly, stylishly, and you love every second of it. So, what's the message here? Simple. Everyone's got a story, and sometimes the best lies are the ones that come dressed up in truth. Kaiser Soze wins not by being the biggest, the strongest, or the meanest, but by being the most convincing. The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't exist.
And like that,